Welcome! Thank you for joining our adventure today. We are here because there are two senators that have blocked the passage of the Build Back Better plan, which could have provided historic things for our country. Sinema started off as a leader that stood with us on worker rights, immigration, and many other things. Over the years, she has flipped her position, and at the same time, she started to receive millions of dollars from corporations and private finance firms. Boo. Our friends at Lucha in Arizona have asked us to join their National Week of Protest to push Senators Sinema and Manchin to vote yes on the Build Back Better Act. Last week, the infrastructure bill was passed, and now they need to vote yes next week on this crucial proposal. President Biden's Build Back Better framework will help bring down costs that have held back families in California for decades by cutting taxes and making childcare, home care, education, healthcare, and housing more affordable. These investments will provide new learning opportunities for children, help parents, and especially working parents, make ends meet, and position the economy for stronger growth for years to come. The framework will create good-paying jobs for residents of California, combating climate change, giving our kids cleaner air and water, and making America the leader in global innovation and 21st century manufacturing. So this is where our story begins today. Before we begin, how many of you have ever heard of the Land of Oz, the story of Dorothy? One person. Oh my gosh, 4 people. Okay. I see a few. Well, then I don't need to say too much. Let me go over a few reminders about who is here today. First, we start in Oz. In this story, Senators Sinema and Manchin look like they have been filling in for the great wizard. You see, they are the new face for smoke and mirrors. Oh look! I see some of our friends! Oh, lovely. Why don't you lovely friends come stand hither, stage right, stage left. We all remember Dorothy, right? Well, here she is. Hopefully, Dorothy, your trip this time didn't involve a house falling on someone. Although, if we really remember the story, there was a landlord trying to take away your aunt and uncle's house and farm, right? How do you all end up fighting back against the greedy landlord? Oh, that's right, the power of imagination and friends and solidarity with family, friends, and other coworkers on the farm. I see you sharing rainbow pom-poms with our friends so they can help cheer you on during our meeting with Oz. These pom-poms, when used in unison, will show the power of solidarity and the magic that altogether we all hold. Woo! Woo! Oh look, it is the Cowardly Lion! Your fur is quite healthy and fluffy. I'm so glad that you're free now and really looking more yourself lately. Last I heard, you were trying to help migrants get free from cages and reunite with loved ones. I could see how staying brave could be hard in that kind of work. Yeah? But I also see you self-caring. That's why your fur looks so healthy. And this is something you just started to make space for in your busy life, I've heard. Wow, just taking things to a whole nother level. Is that Mr. Tin Man? Tin Person? Welcome to non-binary 21st century politic. Tin Person, I really hope you've stayed out of the rain recently and haven't had any issues with rust this year. I guess the drought is good for you. No, it isn't? Tin becomes too hot and can explode in high heat. That really can't be good for your joints. And what? Folks are so desperate for good paying jobs that they've robbed you of your hat multiple times?
What?
Oh wait, no, you aren't being robbed. You have to rent out parts of your outfit just to cover all your medical bills from the chronic joint pain and burns. Whoa, there's a lot going on there. But isn't that how it usually works? Multiple issues hitting families at the same time? Ugh. Okay, tin person. Thank you. Scarecrow! Lovely Scarecrow. So great that you've survived Halloween this year. I was worried some pumpkin patch was going to snatch you up and have you as a prop in a selfie station through spring. What do you mean that would never happen? You'd never make it all the way to spring? The wildfires are burning forests nearby, and that would have that selfie option away real fast. So, thank you, Scarecrow. Now that we've all been updated on who our characters are, it's time to welcome all of you to the Goldman Sachs office. Right here at 555 California Street. Did you know that this is where the real Oz works? So what are we going to ask for, or rather demand of Oz this time? Oh yes, this time it won't be your issues alone. You are planning to share our issues this time. Yes, I get it, because our issues are your issues. True solidarity leadership here today. Oh, look at these issues. They're just so right, so beautiful. Dorothy, what is your plan? Oh, I see your plan is to tell Senators Sinema and Manchin that they need to listen to us. We represent millions of people that care about our community. We need renter protections, affordable housing, access to childcare and protections for families. Crowd, what say you? Yay! Woo! Sinema and Manchin respond, don't worry, trust us. We're working with good people who can help us all. Show us the people. Lion, what are you going to bring up to the Great Oz? Oh yes, I do agree. We need to have the courage to pass immigration reform. We can't keep deporting people, and we need a pathway to citizenship. We also need to pay workers a living wage and provide good jobs with training and support.
That's right.
We all deserve the lion's share, right? Sinema and Manchin respond, don't worry, trust us. We're working with good people who can help us all. Tin Man, what will you say to Oz? Yes, we must all have a healthy heart without having to beg for one like you did. We use GoFundMe campaigns these days. Some of us are simply too sick to make the trek to Oz. You will tell Oz that we should provide health care to all, support family paid leave, and make medicine affordable and accessible to everyone. Sinema and Manchin respond, don't worry, trust us. We're working with good people who can help us all. Oh, Scarecrow. What say you? Wait, why are you so jumpy? There are no matches or lighters here, I promise. And now, why are you so angry? I promise we will listen and believe you. Yes, we must use our brains and listen to science. Climate change is real, and we need action now. Before wildfires, before floods, before droughts keep hurting our communities. Woo! Sinema and Manchin respond. Don't worry, trust us. We're good with people who can help us all. We're working with people who can help us all.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
Don't trust nobody. These faces. Huh. It looks like they're not really listening to our friends. They keep saying the same thing over and over and not listening to us, the people. Is there something going on over there?
Who's behind the curtain?
What is behind the curtain? What's behind there? Is there someone else? Ah! Look! There is no Grand Wizard. It's just these corporations trying to orchestrate the whole thing. Corporations use millions of donations to control elected officials. We are the people, and they are supposed to represent us. Seems like these corporations don't care about protecting people. They care about making money. Corporations should not orchestrate our democracy.
That's right.
That's right.
Wow. Good job, characters. That was fast. Y'all are angry.
We don't need these corporations. And sorry, narrator, we don't need you too. We can and will speak for ourselves because we are the people. We have the people behind us. These corrupt politicians need to get out of the way. They're using tricks to control people and make us think that they're actually helping us. You know, like making everything seem like they're black and white, but when we start seeing in color, they think we're really impressed. Well, we don't need them, but they need us.
That's right.
We are the ones who can make change happen. Like, we did that, right? Friends, are you with us?
Yeah.
Let's send Goldman Sachs a message to tell them what we think. One that even the flying monkeys can understand. You ready, friends? All right, let's hoist up that message and show Goldman Sachs what we're made of.
People over corporations. People over corporations.
People over corporations. People over corporations.
Let's be brave and roar and sing so loud they can hear us upstairs. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, where the issues you vote on pass without a delay or tie. Somewhere over the rainbow, people matter, and the issues and vote on help the houseless and the poor. Someday I'll vote for senators where you, as senators you vote for, do what you want them to. Last time. Somewhere over the rainbow, people matter, and the senators that you vote for do what you want them to.
People over corporations.
People over corporations. People over corporations.
People over corporations. People over corporations.
Okay, friends, I have my comfy shoes and snacks in my basket. We will be back to support democracy, so let's click our heels and hold electeds accountable.
Thank you again for joining our adventure today.
What do you think?
Wizard of Oz was actually written right after the Great Depression, and as these characters all represent issues that people were facing back then, the same issues are present today. Remember, all these characters were workers on the farm in that story. Again, we are here today because there are two senators, Sinema and Manchin, that have blocked the passage of the Build Back Better plan that would have provided historic things for our country. Sinema started off as a leader that stood with us on worker rights, immigration, and many other issues. Over the years, she has flipped her position. At the same time, she started receiving millions of dollars from corporations and private finance firms. Our friends at Lucha in Arizona have asked us to join their national week of protest to push Senators Sinema and Manchin to vote yes on the Build Back Better Act. Last week, the infrastructure bill was passed, and now they need to vote this next week on this crucial proposal. President Biden's Build Back Better framework will bring down costs that have held back families in California and across the country for decades by cutting taxes and making childcare, home care, education, healthcare, and housing more affordable. These investments will provide new learning opportunities for children, help parents, and especially working parents, make ends meet, and position the economy for stronger growth for years to come. The framework will create good-paying jobs for the residents of California, combating climate change, giving our kids cleaner air and water, and making America the leader in global innovation and 21st century manufacturing. People, never give up. We will prevail. Good job.
Over corporations.
People over corporations. El pueblo unido jamás será